Action News Jack's Ben Becker continues our live team coverage now at the St. Simons Island Pier. And Ben, a maritime expert tells you this may have happened because the cars could have shifted in the cargo hold.
That's right. I'll give you another look at this ship that's behind me right now. It's massive, more than 600 feet long. And if you do the math, that's the length of 2 football fields. So imagine being at a Jags game. You're at one end zone. You look through to the other end zone. Then beyond that, to another end zone. So that is the size of this ship. It holds about 4,200 vehicles, and that's what it has. That's what it had in it. It had many cars. It was headed to Baltimore from Jacksonville, from this area, from St. Simons Island. I'd like to welcome in right now maritime expert Rod Sullivan. Rod, when you look at this ship currently, what's your takeaway?
Well, I mean, it's sitting right on the edge of the channel there. Where the ship is, the water goes from 17 to 29. So what it did is it came to rest right on the side of the channel by buoy number 19. Now, what happened here is the ship was coming out from Colonel's Island, and it needs to make a turn to right, starboard, in this particular area. And for some reason, it ran aground.
So why do you think it's possibly the vehicles shifted inside?
Yeah. Look, ships run aground all the time. It doesn't make the news. It's not a big deal. This ship capsized, and that is a big deal. And the only explanation I can come up for that is that the cargo inside the ship shifted. It wasn't properly lashed down. It put all the weight on one side, and it caused the ship to roll over.
Any other possibilities?
Oh, you know, I have a difficult time thinking of anything that would cause the ship to capsize other than shifting cargo. I mean, could it happen if there was a tremendous imbalance in ballast or fuel? Yeah, but you would have noticed that leaving the dock 5 miles ago. So why did it happen right here?
The 4 gentlemen who are still in there, what do you believe they were doing at the time and why they got trapped?
Look, nobody's quite sure, but they're 4 South Korean officers. My belief is that they were in the engine room trying to shift ballast and to shift fuel at the time that the vessel was listing over to one side, and they just couldn't get out. They waited to the very last minute, and when the vessel actually flopped over, there was no way for them to climb out of the engine room. There are no ladders going starboard and port. The ladders go up and down.
And right now, if they're trying to get out, I mean, they're looking up, almost like taking your door in your room at your house and putting it up in the ceiling. That's what it's like.
Exactly. Imagine being in your room and trying to get out the door. The door might be 8, 10 feet high. You can't get there. Well, in this ship, the doors might be 90 feet away. And there's no vertical way to get up there. You need somebody to come in, lower you ladders, lower you lines, Stokes baskets, whatever it takes to lift you up to the deck level and free you.
What's the air situation in there like?
Well, there's plenty of air, but right now it's filled with fumes from diesel fuel, from lubricating oil. So they're not going to run out of air, but it's sort of a noxious environment. My guess is that their batteries are dead on their flashlights, so they're in complete dark. They have no source of fresh water, and they haven't eaten for over a day. So while none of these conditions are fatal, they're certainly unpleasant.
All right, Rod, thank you so much. We appreciate that. So, again, the situation here is developing. Have much more later today at 5 and 6. Reporting live from St. Simons Island, Ben Becker, CBS 47, Action News Jax.